Today is April 29th, 2025. Tomorrow is the day of my surgery. Just got the call from the surgery center. So my arrival time is 7:45 a.m. tomorrow. Got to get there not too early. Get to sleep in a little bit, so that's nice. Got to do some antibacterial soap before I get there, so take a shower in the morning with that. Also, no food for 12 hours before the surgery, so after 11:45 p.m. tonight, I cannot eat any more food. I can have water and some basic drinks up until 2 hours before I get there, so up until 5:45 a.m. this morning. And then it's game time. Let's go. What's up, everyone? Post ACL meniscus surgery here on the way back home. Surgery took over 2 hours, about 170 minutes, I think, is what the doctors told me and my wife. Right now, the pain isn't too bad. The only pain I have right now is in my quad, which is where I had the graft site taken from. Raising my leg right now hurts pretty bad, but otherwise, just kind of sitting here existing, it's not too bad right now. Also had some good news. So during the surgery, they got in there and my medial meniscus healed on its own, and the lateral meniscus was able to be repaired without shaving away anything. So that's a great sign. I think they got rid of some scar tissue too that built up during that time frame, and everything went pretty well. So I'm pretty excited. Yep. So here's how I'm situated in the car right now. Got my legs sprawled out across the back seat right here. Got some pillows underneath just to kind of help elevate it slightly. Just an ice pack that's not really doing a whole lot, to be honest with you. There's too much bandage around my knee right now, I think. But yeah, right now it's not too bad. Only pain right now is raising my leg, but I'm sure that's gonna increase once some of the drugs wear off and all that good stuff. So I'll update you guys later. Yep. Just made it home from the surgery. Got my support animal here, Moosey. Hey, stay down there. Right now, feeling not too bad. Got some pain in the meniscus, or not meniscus, pain in the quad right now. This is my leg set up at the moment. Got it elevated. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Feeling slightly nauseous after the car ride, but I think that's kind of to be expected after all the drugs you're under. Right now, on a scale 1 through 10, the pain is probably like, I don't know, maybe like a 5? I don't know. It's kind of hard to gauge it right now. I also have the nerve block though, so that's reducing the pain quite a bit. And the anesthesiologist did say that the nerve block would primarily work on the inside of my leg, and then the outside might not be as effective with the nerve block. So that's where I'm feeling the pain currently. Support animal number 2. So yeah, just gonna get some lunch. Haven't eaten since 10 p.m. yesterday, and it's like, I don't know, what time is it right now?
2:40.
2:40 p.m. the following day from when I last ate, so quite hungry. Gonna get some of that, make sure I don't yak, and then go from there. And during the surgery, they confirmed that my ACL was completely gone. It's completely torn pretty bad, so not even a chance of it healing on its own or anything like that. So yep. Update for you guys. So I got the kind of post-op instructions and all that stuff right here. It was actually my lateral meniscus that healed on its own. That was the complex tear, so that's kind of crazy actually that healed on its own. The medial had a pretty small tear, so that's looking good for the recovery. they also had to take out some of the scar tissue slash synovitis in my knee. Yeah, and then right now the plan is to take off my dressing in 3 days. So today is Wednesday, so Saturday I can take that off. And I think that's when I'm cleared to take a shower and get it wet and stuff, but I'll update you guys on that one too when that happens. Leave me some pain medicine, and then so just take Tylenol as well with that, kind of alternating. And so since I had my meniscus repaired, I am non-weight bearing for 4 weeks. It says here my toe can lightly touch the ground while I'm walking, but no weight on that. Gotta wear my knee brace. I locked it out between 0 and 90 degrees. Right now I just kind of put it at 70 just to be safe. Funny enough, that was not even locked out at all. When I was in the car, I noticed that my brace had full range of motion capabilities basically. So I went ahead and locked that out while I was in the car. It's a little strange that they didn't lock that out for me. And I got my first PT appointment for Friday, so that's in 2 days, 9 a.m. And then I got my post-op on Monday, so that's about, I don't know, 5 days from now. So yeah. All right, guys, so got an ice pack I'm gonna put on. I can't feel it over this ACE bandage, and in the post-op instructions it says I can take off this top layer ACE bandage to get the ice pack going. So I'm gonna try that right now. So get this brace off first, or at least just like that for now. I don't know. And I don't even know where to start with this part. I guess just unravel here. My foot is pretty numb. I stopped elevating it because like my foot is numb from like no circulation. Might be from the ACE bandage being so tight. So we'll see. Already kind of instant relief on circulation taking that off. It's been on really tight. And I guess I could take it all the way off, I don't know. Or just enough to get my knee iced up. They shaved my leg. First time I've ever seen it shaved in my life. Can't really see it right now, but.
Oh, you can see it.
Got some surgery marker here. Make sure they do the right knee. That could have been pretty terrible. And I probably won't take this off too far, just enough here to kind of get the ice going. So let's see how that feels. I also wonder how much I can't feel just from the nerve block and whatnot. Because, I don't know, I don't really feel it still too much. Might go a little further. But I don't want to take it off too far because I don't want to have to redo a lot of this. Looks like there's like an intermediate Velcro here. I don't know if I want to take that off. My wife is shaking her head no from behind the camera. I think just where the bottom ACE bandage kind of comes to the top here. I don't know. Think I shouldn't take it off?
I probably wouldn't. I'd be afraid. But if it's just where the two connect, it's probably not a big deal.
Yeah, I just can't feel much of the coolness from the ice, so I'm just gonna go for it, I guess.
Dressing is pretty thick though, too, so you might not be able to feel too much.
Feel through that first before you go any further. Definitely not through the dressing, so might be what I'm gonna stop at here. So I was gonna ice that for 20 minutes, and it says I think every hour I can do that, so probably just be doing that today. Maybe get that elevation back up now that I kind of think the foot numbness is from this ACE strap being so tight. Like I can barely even feel my foot right now. It's like tingling from no circulation. So I'll probably do that. Maybe do some quad activation, just laying here, but yeah, I'll update you guys in a bit. Thanks.
Here. I might need to start.
So,
Start from up here.
yeah, this thing's really wrapped up right now. So my wife's gonna take off some of the bandage down towards the bottom of the ace wrap. Not the dressing, just the ace wrap itself. And give me some relief on my my foot, because I got like no circulation right now, which was not the case in the hospital, so maybe I'm just doing something wrong, but oh wow. This goes far, the dressing. Sorry if I had that out of camera here for you guys, but whew, getting some relief. Oh. Holy cow, I cannot feel my toes really.
Put it back on later.
So we're gonna ice it 20 minutes. We'll just kind of hang out for a bit here and then put it back on just for a little immediate or temporary relief and icing. So, and by the way, my toenail is black from the marathon. It was a blister in there, so just if you guys see that and are wondering. So all right, yep. Just an update. So I did end up yakking about half an hour ago. I feel a lot better right now. Feel a lot more altogether there. I guess less foggy after throwing up. Got my brace back on, bandage all back on. Got my leg elevated here, trying to get that extension back, like I harped about in some of the prehab videos. So that's gonna be my focus. I'll probably, keep icing, like I said, every hour, and we'll go from there. Also, what a game. I have the Barcelona Inter Milan UCL game, first leg of the semifinal. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention because of all this stuff going on with me right now, but it's 3-3. This is crazy. Back again real quick, it's only a couple minutes from the last clip. I elevated it slightly higher to get some better elevation and leg extension here. And now I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling it like in the quad area, kind of more so than the actual knee, which is probably largely due to the nerve block. I'm guessing that's doing its job right now. So yeah, definitely not comfortable. Pain 1 out of 10 is, I don't know, it's similar to after I tore my ACL and I was working on this leg extension. It's bearable, but it's definitely not comfortable to sit here and just let it hang like that. But gotta do what you gotta do. It's important. So here we go. Yep. Hey guys, it's now just about 6 p.m. Yep, just about 6 p.m. now. The knee pain has increased slightly. It's still more like above the knee or the quad. I'm guessing the quad graft was taken from the incision site. Right now I just had it down. I just was icing it, so I put it down and took the brace off a little bit just to get some ice on there. I left the bandage on this time because I found out, I don't know if I updated this in the last clip, but I found out the dressing is actually pretty thick, and that's what's kind of preventing much ice sensation from hitting my knee. So just icing like the upper knee area here, and I did end up just taking another painkiller just because the pain's starting to creep up and it's about time for my dose. So I just want to stay on top of that for the first couple days, and then start thinking about maybe weaning off that and just using Tylenol. But yep, feeling all right for what just happened to my leg. Also, I was informed later on, not so long ago, that my surgery was actually about 3.5 hours long, so not the just under 3 hour time frame I gave you earlier in a different clip. So just a little update for you guys, and just something to think about if you're having the surgery yourself, and for those that are going to be with you on surgery day. Yeah, otherwise, just gonna get up, crutch around just to get the blood flowing a little bit. They said do that like once every hour if I can, and then just kind of relax, eat some dinner, and probably try to nap and sleep some because I haven't even napped yet today at all. So, all right, see you guys later. Yoop. Hey guys, it's about 8 p.m. right now, surgery day. I think the nerve block has really started to wear off. The pain has definitely increased since earlier in the earlier clips I recorded for this video. The pain medicine has helped. I'm assuming without it, it would have been pretty bad. I am also adding in Tylenol based on doctor's recommendations. So take it the painkiller, and then kind of halfway through that dose, I take the Tylenol, just to kind of help even out the pain, so it's not like a, excruciating pain by the time it's ready for my second dose of the painkiller. And hopefully just take those for the first couple days and then get off of them, depending on how bad the pain is. But yeah, right now it's definitely gotten worse since earlier. I just took some Tylenol actually about 10 minutes ago, and before then it was hurting pretty bad. I'd say on a scale of 1 through 10, just laying there in bed. I moved to my bed. It was, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7, somewhere up there. It was kind of hard just to relax there. I haven't taken any naps yet, unfortunately. I was kind of drowsy earlier when I got home, but once I kind of threw up from being so drugged up during surgery and whatnot, after that, my kind of drowsiness went away, and that's when the pain started to go up just a little bit, slowly over time. And now it's, I don't know, now I'm just not too tired at the moment, but gonna eat something, because I only ate basically a meal. I started kind of nibbling, didn't feel too good, then threw up. And then I kind of finished that meal half an hour later because I felt pretty good after throwing up. So that's all I had today. And I'm not gonna lie, it was French fries and a fried chicken sandwich. So probably not an ideal recovery meal. Definitely not the healthiest. So, but it just sounded good to me when I was kind of doped up getting home. So, but now I'm gonna eat a kind of breakfast burrito type thing that we have from Trader Joe's. Just get something down, then hopefully go to sleep as much as I can, and I'll probably end up putting alarms just to take the painkiller at every 6 hours, just as prescribed, just to make sure I stay on top of that, essentially. And then tomorrow, we'll see how the pain is. I'll probably have a separate video for the first day, and then a new video for maybe like the first week or something. Just kind of my initial plan, but we'll see. Also in the post-op instructions, just for information. So I had the icing, leave the dressing on for 3 days. Don't get it wet or anything like that until you take it off. Pain medicine, icing, and then there also were instructions to do straight leg raises every 30 minutes, 10 reps of those every 30 minutes. And I don't know how that's really possible in the first day. I tried just contracting my quad, just kind of flex it. And just the pain from that was pretty bad. I mean, it's not like a 10 out of 10, but I'm avoiding flexing that quad right now. I'm gonna at least wait until maybe tomorrow to kind of get on that. At least kind of firing it, make sure I don't lose any activation ability or muscle. Probably be lost a little bit because I'm not really doing much exercising like I was in my prehab. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe next video, we'll see. I kind of split it up here. But yeah, just for your awareness, that's kind of the post-op instructions that you get after an ACL meniscus surgery. So yeah, I'm gonna try to relax, go to sleep, and I'll see you guys later. Yo! What's up, guys? It's the day after surgery. It's about 11:30 a.m. I got out of surgery yesterday at about 1 p.m. It's almost 24 hours after the surgery, and I just want to give you an update on how I slept last night and the pain levels on the first day of the surgery. So last night I ended up only getting about 4 hours of sleep, and it was just from kind of the high pain levels, and I think just some stress or anxiety from just the whole ordeal with the pain and all that. My foot's been getting kind of numb. It's gotten like progressively more numb. I can still move my toes and feel some sensation to my foot. It's not like a normal sense of touch with them, but it's mostly numb for the most part. I called the doctor this morning just to make sure that's nothing too alarming, and they said it could be a side effect from the nerve block wearing off, as well as just the dressing or the brace being too tight and cut off circulation, which I don't think it's from the compression of the bandage, because I have loosened it up already, and that didn't really give much relief. So I think it might just be the nerve block or just swelling in my leg, maybe kind of causing some issues. Yeah, so I'm dealing with that right now, and been a little nauseous. I think that might be part of the side effects of the painkillers that I've been taking. I also called them because I've been having pretty high pain levels since about, 5 p.m. yesterday, once that nerve block started to kind of wear off after surgery. And I called them about that, and they said I could take 2 pills every 6 hours instead of just 1, if I just kind of get on top of the pain, and then kind of reduce back down to the 1 pill every 6 hours, as well as kind of staggering with 2 Tylenol every 6 hours too. So kind of every 3 hours taking some form of pain medication. So I'll probably start doing that now, just to kind of get on top of the pain and then kind of reduce back from there, because I'm gonna be honest, it's been pretty painful. Scale 1 through 10, at least a 7, if not higher. And by the time you're ready for another painkiller dose, the pain's getting pretty high and kind of gave me the sweats almost. It's so painful just dealing with that. But I think overall it's nothing too crazy. I think it's to be expected with having ACL surgery. I don't know why going into this I kind of thought the pain wouldn't be too bad, but it's definitely worse than I initially anticipated, for sure. But talking to the doctors and the nurse from the surgery center, they said the first 2 to 3 days is going to be the worst, and then after that I'll get better from there. So just got to get through these first couple days here. Just kind of elevated right now. I got the brace off so I can get some ice pack on there. It's not really totally on my knee, but with all the dressing they have, it's kind of hard to really get in there and get pretty cool down there with the ice pack. So I kind of just have it right above the knee. I can show you where the bandage kind of stops actually. So you can kind of see some of the marker there from the surgery when they marked up my knee to make sure they didn't do the wrong knee. And so I've just been kind of putting it there, getting some ice in there trying to do every hour for 20 minutes, but haven't been the best with that one yet, to be honest, because kind of going in and out of trying to sleep and whatnot. So yeah, that's kind of the update for the first 24 hours of ACL surgery. It's definitely no joke. Definitely will have some pain if you're going through this. Maybe you have some high pain tolerance. I don't think I'm blessed with that gene, but yeah, just something to be mindful of if you're going down this route with the surgery. It seems like the first couple days will be relatively tough, but you just gotta push through it, stay mentally strong, and yeah, just go from there. So I'll probably end the first 24-hour video right here, and then I'll probably have kind of a weekly update video, maybe 2 videos a week. We'll see. Probably just 1 for now. It's more realistic goal for myself. And so tomorrow I'll have the physical therapy, which I'm kind of scared about now. Before surgery, I was like, yeah, let's get right into it. Physical therapy, day 2. But now with this pain, I'm kind of a little concerned about doing much movements or anything. It's going to be, I think, pretty painful, but I'll kind of document that and get that in the next video. So yeah, see you guys later. If you're having surgery or just curious about it, just watch some videos. I'll keep updating my progress here as it goes on, but just stay well informed about the pros and cons, and all side effects and everything. So just do all your research before you get into it. But I'll see you guys in the next video.